Did you know that Adam was anchored in God? And I believe that the tree of knowledge, it was the anchor. That's what kept Adam connected into God's wisdom and into his heart and in that place of rest. But when he ate of the fruit, which he was told not to, it unanchored him and he became just tossed to and fro all over the place. And he began to stand in his own wisdom. And he was separated from God's wisdom and that union that he had with him. But what's exciting is Jesus came. It's interesting that he overcame the enemy, and he was literally nailed to the cross. And what do a lot of people say the cross was? The tree. Jesus was nailed to the tree. He literally, in his death and resurrection, nailed us, anchored us back into God and God's wisdom and God's rest. Because the whole time Jesus was always, he only said what the Father said. And he overcame the enemy in the wilderness by always pointing to what God said, and he didn't pick up on what the enemy said. This was all to anchor us and to put us back into God and in that place of rest, back in that place of union, no longer separated. And there's a scripture that says that hope is the anchor for our souls. And then another scripture says Jesus is our hope. So it was through Jesus, our hope, that anchored our soul in God. It brought us back into that place of rest where we're not just tossed to and fro, just like a ship on a wild sea, but we're anchored and we're at rest in God, and we can just enjoy that place and just know that God is taking care of us, and knowing there is no separation. So any storm that comes to us or in our lives, we can say, no, you have nothing in me, because I am anchored in God. I am at rest in God, and he has already overcome you, enemy. He's already overcome the trial. So you can be in that place of rest, knowing you are anchored back into God, his wisdom and his ways and his heart.